Yeah, well, who's doing that to us, though? That's my argument. What the hell? That's not a rationale for anything. Yeah, other people in Africa, they have an excuse for all this violence because people are doing violence to them. We're not getting violenced in anywhere near the proportions we're violenting on other people. You know, it's just nonsense for us to use that. And like I said, we can't. It just can't be sustained. It's the bottom line. The point is that it has to end really soon. And I think, you know, I mean now. It has to end now. Because there's too many ways. If somebody's maliciously out there, we saw. Look, you know, Hurricane Katrina wasn't about a hurricane. You know what it showed us is that you could blow up a little piece of a dike, and you can cause $50 billion worth of damage. You knock out 10 fucking feet of a goddamn dike, and you can do $50 billion worth of damage to a country. That's the world we live in, and we have to deal with that fucking reality. Hate ain't gonna work.
But I guess the question is why don't our elected representatives see it like that?
Because the average person is a fucking idiot who says things like, well, nuke the fuckers. That's why. Why the fuck? Those red states are why, you dumbass.
Well, but I mean, that's not really how most Americans feel right now.
I'm not even going to talk to you. You keep taking shit. I'm going to kick you. Just shut up. Shut up, or I'll kick you. That's just bullshit. They voted for Bush the second time, asshole. So don't talk about what most Americans are thinking. No, they think what the media just puppets what they want to fucking hear. You keep blaming this on some other force that's causing the fucktardedness. No, it is in the nature of the stupid, ignorant, goddamn average human being who is a fucking asshole. He's a goddamn motherfucking ape. That's why the government is fucktarded, is because it's the government of a bunch of fucking lying, cheating, weaselly fucking apes. Selfish, motherfucking, nepotistic pricks. Oh, go Yankees! They can't even figure out that it doesn't make any sense to get all gung-ho about your goddamn baseball team. They get obsessed about a baseball team. They cry if their fucking team loses the World Series. They cry, and they're completely despondent for weeks because their baseball team lost. Those fucktards are what rule the fucking world. One percent of people can't even find Afghanistan on a map, and they have an opinion. They don't even know the nature of the country. They don't know how many people live there. They don't know how the people live. They know not one goddamn motherfucking thing about Afghanistan. Yet 41% have opinions, and 97% have opinions. It's worthless opinions. Fucking goddamn people opining out of their motherfucking asses. That's what they have a poll. How often do you opine out of your motherfucking ass? That should be on the goddamn poll. Let's poll America and see how many people admit that they opine out of their motherfucking ass. Yes, exactly. Ignorance can be cured, and people have to talk about this shit and have to fight for it and all that kind of crap, but you gotta admit, people don't want to listen to the argument. They want to listen to the amazing fucking atheist. They want to listen to some fucking buffoon, some guy with big clown feet, you know, somebody who pours piss on their head. They want to watch some fucktarded bullshit. They don't fucking care about being informed and intelligent. Yeah, well, North Korea is another place that, look, you win over time because the people end up getting technology. They end up getting, it's that whole like win them over with the knowledge. Okay, and and that's the way you got to win in the long term. I mean, China it's a winnable game because they want to have a civilization. And and sanctions and segregation and all this other crap don't work. You have to communicate with people and seduce them into a better life. You can't force them. I mean, look at Iraq. Before we blew it to hell, look at Iraq. It was only a pretense of being a Muslim nation. I mean, the president, Hussein wore a goddamn suit. He didn't wear a goddamn fucking towel on his goddamn head. All right? I mean, women could drive cars. Women could be doctors. I mean, they were invested in civilization, and we blew them back to the Stone Age.
Hold on, I'll take the place here. Does anyone like jump rope?
That sucked. Should have come up with a better game than that. Like, I think croquet kind of kicks ass, so I would have asked, does anybody like croquet?